They call me Silverado. And that will be the second dumbest intro I've ever done for a video. Let's move around some stuff today. Starting off with silage bales. We made some silage bales a few episodes ago. Wow, I cannot get over how bad that intro was. I'm gonna leave it in just for you guys. We've got a bunch of silage over here. I believe it's 1.3 million liters, something like that. It's just so many. Not exactly what I wanted to happen at the very start. I did not know I had it set to. Oh, well, how about that? Let's redo this just a little bit. Put it over here, right about there. That'll work. Now there we go. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. I don't know why I took them off. I could have just brought them over here. Anyway, regardless, we are going to unload a bunch of D's. There we go. Drop it off. Boom, 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 boom. Catch them. Crap. Got them. That was not what I was thought was going to happen. All right, how much silage do we have in here now? 1.7 million liters. Very good. We've got 1.8 million liters of hay, so we're right on track. Next, we need to deliver some milk. There's not a ton in here, if I'm honest. It's only, what was it, 30,000 liters, 20,000, something like that? 37. So not a lot, but still a pretty good amount. Actually, it's as much as we used overnight at the dairy. So the dairy still has plenty of milk to use right now, and oh, we're keeping them stacked full. And now we get to dump it in. So with the milk in there now, we're up to over 30,000 or 300,000 liters. As a matter of fact, it was able to process less than we put in the same amount of time. Oh, that's interesting. So we should probably upgrade this again. 98,000? Yeah, why not? We'll make that money back overnight anyway. Since we've got some corn that's gonna have to be harvested eventually, I figure now's probably a good time to buy ourselves a corn header, because we don't have one. I did check through the used stuff. Nothing here, unfortunately. But I feel like this would be the perfect thing right here. It's 9 meters, well, 6 mile per hour max speed. We don't have to look at that. The 9250 is what they recommend with this, so I'm not quite sure if the stuff would go well with it or not. We could also go with a Titan header if we really wanted to. That would be kind of interesting, but unfortunately we don't have branding on the side. Could go the Carsoni, but we used that last time we did this series. It might be a little bit big, but I think we're gonna go with it. Also, does it fold? It looks like it folds. Let's go and buy ourselves one of these. Let's open a combine and check this out. Ooh, that was a lot of money. Ooh, $112,700 plus it charged just a wee bit for the delivery. Man, I hope this has enough power for this. Uh-oh. Okay, so far so good. Let's us hook up. It unfolds perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and unfold the combine as well so we can see here. Boom. That looks good. Yeah. I mean, this looks like it would be the perfect size for this combine. At least the size. However, we do have, I don't know, the whole it being a combine thing. All right, so far so good. Let's enable fast farming. If we get up to 19 pretty easy, which we can, man, this is the one. Yeah, all right, cool, man. Yeah, all right, that's good. Now we just gotta find a parking spot for this header. I think maybe right here. Yeah, that'll work. Eventually we need to put a shed up because I know this is the small dairy farm, but yeah, eventually we're gonna have to really do it up in here. Tell you what we could do. We could. No. Just want new contracts. There we go. Let's see. Fill 30 oats. That's a lot of money. Ooh, this is nope, not as much though. Almost, but not as much. Fill 30. Accept the contract. It is literally right here. Oh, let's go. We don't get to use the good stuff. We don't get to use that new corn head, but we do get to use both of the combine harvesters because this is going to be quite a large field. But it's good money. I mean, it's 37,000. I could fast forward time easily and go into the next day. Ooh, did I just take on more work than I need? Nope. Because we could take the straw. I think. Yeah, we could steal the straw. No problem. All right, we'll take over the first combine first and see what we can do there, but this ought to be pretty good. Well, I just realized that this field is literally right beside our other field. Yeah. Okay, very cool, very cool. Let's see if we can go down here in the ditch. Yeah. Yeah, that worked just fine. And rock and roll. I should have straw swath on. Yep. So we are going to, yeah, we're getting the straw off this field. 100%. You know, I'm not sure if one combine with a huge header that goes super fast that holds a lot would be better than, well, two combines with smaller headers that I have to babysit both of them individually. I wonder if just one big, good combine would be better than having these other two. So I took a look, and funny enough, we don't actually have enough money. Surprisingly, we could probably make the money to get one big combine, but right now I think it's fine. We'll be okay. This isn't going to take too long. Plus, this actually gives us something to do in May. We weren't going to have anything to do till harvest next, and I don't want that. Get out of here, birds. Looking pretty good. I've already hired a worker up on this side of the field, so they're doing good, going back and forth. Yeah. But we're going to take this combine all the way to the very bottom, and we're going to start down there. As a matter of fact, the worker setup down there is a little bit interesting. I'll show you guys this. So you see this little like panhandle kind of thing down here? This is quite difficult to maneuver when you're trying to hire a worker. Now, I plan on running a worker on all of this. So pretty much we are going to hire them up down here at the very bottom, and then hire it on a worker and let them kind of go back and forth on this pass right here. So we need to find the edge and hire a worker. There we go. And now we've done that. And we're basically just going to kind of go back and forth here until we finally get a straight edge. I'm actually a little bit curious to see how the worker would do here. I've been just kind of going back and forth on my own. But if the worker could do this, which, to be fair, the workers, as long as you get around the outside of the fields twice, generally, they're good. It's going to hire them up right here? Looks like it's going to hire them up right here. That looks a little bit far over, but it's hitting it. Okay. I trust you. I don't. But I'm going to let you prove me wrong. How about that? Deal? Deal. It's been so long since I've carted doing anything, I actually forgot that I have to use this truck. So let's unhook our slurry spreader here, and let's get hooked up to our tipper. Yeah, we'll go do a little bit of carting while I preemptively trust our combine harvester down there. I think it's probably time for us to come in here and get a little bit of carting done. Let's hit this up. Wait, didn't I just say that a minute ago? I did, didn't I? Sure did. All right, well, we'll bring this around here anyway, just in case. Let's get that out. There it is. And now we can get some crop. Uh-oh, going too fast. Now we're going too slow. I don't know how fast to go. Ah! Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have trusted this dude. Look at this. He went out to go take a break. Oh, come on. You're literally right here. Literally right here, bro. Come on, just start. You know what? I'm almost so sick and tired of this combine by itself. I think I may just take out a loan for 24 hours so that I can have a better combine. Wonder what happened if I hit it. They quote-unquote completed their task. That's great. It's like blocked by an object. Nope. AI worker is done. All right, we'll get this in here. We sold the other combine. We're going to sell this one too, and I may end up selling that header I just bought because, well, it's going to be quite small for what we're using it for. So let's do this. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. We have 426,000. How's about we have a little fun with the Reaper? Yeah, totally forgot that this was a thing. Just got an update not long ago when I'm recording this, so I'm going to go with this setup right here. Only 250,000 liter capacity, 29 mile per hour. So this actually isn't the unrealistic one. Well, kind of, more or less anyway. So let's get ourselves one of those. And then we need a header. I'm also going to go with this, the loss measurement system. If I remember correctly, this gives you, was it 10% extra on everything? So this is our setup right here. I went with a big old header. We're actually running a Prairie wind system on there too. Hopefully I don't get into any trouble using that on a... Oh boy, you know, now I'm starting to think about it a little bit and going, maybe I shouldn't have run a system. Oh, there it is. Got it. Back it up to it. Can we hook up to that? We can. Perfect. Not exactly in the best spot ever. Let's see if I can move this around a little bit. There we go, right over the rear axle. Whenever you're using something like this, don't forget to open the cover on the very bottom. That will make sure that it's activated. Oh, and total, I took out a $500,000 loan. Should be able to pay that off in about a day or two in game, depending on how everything goes. But I think it was totally worth it for this combine. This thing's awesome. Get out of here, signs. Now working wise, obviously I'm gonna have to turn this thing around a little bit. So let's start them up and see how this goes. The straw's coming out, that is good. We are now up to 1,000, 1,500. God, I love that unrealistic working speed. It just makes everything so much easier. And supposedly we're getting a little bit more crop off of this as we harvest, so we should be able to keep more at the end. Plus we got the curry system, which really just looks cool. We already got 30,000 liters off of that pass. There we go. I was about to say, hang on, wait a minute, one of those tracks ain't down. We may have to swap out for a different header. This one's, though it's doing fine, I've noticed a few times where it's just pushing down on the ground a little bit more than it should be, but otherwise everything's good through here. Let's see how the combine does here at the very end. How does it slow down? Perfectly fine. Nice, and that extra pass all the way around definitely came in handy. I know it looks like there's more straw down like where the other combine was, but it's because it was going a little bit slower. This was just taking off down through there. It does get longer there at the end, and then we have a nice large swath at the bottom. But the thing about this one too, if you don't know, with the Reaper, it actually starts putting out straw almost immediately after you start. So that's definitely helpful. Now that we got the combine harvester set up, ready to go, let's get out there and let's get a little bit of work done baling. And we want to do, I'm pretty sure, 180 centimeter bales. Yeah. I also want to avoid most of the interior of the field, but I think we could probably start here and be okay. What we want is to make sure that whenever we come back around later on, I don't have to worry about anything in the middle of the field, like bales around the outside. Crap, got the inside and the outside mixed up. So when I get down to the end, either I'm gonna have to crank it real hard or just not worry about it. I think maybe I'll just not worry about it. We'll come through anyway, but maybe the interior gets chopped up a little bit. Exterior, crap, we're catching up slowly but surely. We are rocking and rolling. We're making bales too, and they are all dropping down here at the end, which makes my job a lot easier when we come by to pick these things up. Down at the very end, I'm just kind of doing a little whoop kind of thing like that. I'm definitely gonna have to come back through here and run 3 headlands. Ooh, cool, looks like we're all set, ready to be done. Okay, 130,000 liters in here. It's so stupid. After it's all said and done, we've got a total of 254,000 liters off this field, which would have almost fit into that combine harvester. Insane. The last bale is out. Wha-bam! We made 33 bales, and it has taken quite a long time. Let's go ahead and bring everything in. Pop that up. We've still got to pick everything up. We still need to sell the crop that we got from this, and I'm thinking about selling the straw bales as well, because I kind of need that money now. This was a bad investment. Nonetheless, we'll be able to see how bad that investment really turned out to be in the next one.